Hello, my name is Nina Simone. You're listening to the Notice podcast where we celebrate no shame in struggle. Today I'm joined by Siobhan.
Hello.
Thank you for coming in.
You're welcome.
How are you today?
I'm good, thank you.
Looking sporty.
Yeah.
Have you been on a run this morning, haven't you?
Yeah, I've just been on a run this morning.
With Maid Running.
Yeah.
I'm in Salford Quays in the studio, but you've been in Salford Quays all day because that's where they go from on a Saturday morning, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then they do Wednesdays at...
Wednesdays, 5 a.m. It's
5 a.m.
currently from their Maid Running hub, but that might be changing in the near future.
Okay.
And there's another run that they do on Monday evenings.
Okay, that's amazing. I didn't know they did a night one because that Wednesday morning one,
Yeah.
I couldn't make it. Even if I went running, which I don't yet, I'm hoping to get inspired by you. But yeah, the 5 a.m. for me. You're a mother as well, aren't you?
Yeah.
So,
little girl.
Okay, lovely. How old is she?
7.
7.
Going on 17.
I know. My son's 6, going on 16. It's literally, they're so wise, aren't they?
They are. It's crazy.
I know, but I want a daughter. I'm just thinking, am I getting a bit old? I don't know.
No.
People are having children a lot older these days, aren't
You
they?
can literally, there's no age limit on it.
I know, but I keep getting adverts to freeze my eggs, and I'm like, what? Have you not started getting them yet?
No.
No?
I might get them after today.
You're in the under 30s club though, aren't you?
Just.
What, you're 29?
Yeah. Next weekend, it's one of my other friends' 30th.
Okay.
And we're going to Warehouse, which is not the norm for me.
Not the norm.
But obviously, I'm going to make the effort.
Yeah.
And I'm sure I'll enjoy it.
Exactly.
'cause it's a change.
Exactly. If you don't do it all the time.
Yeah, exactly.
I used to be out every weekend when I was a student, literally every day. But yeah, as we get older, lifestyle changes and we start looking after ourselves a little bit more, don't we?
Children.
And children, yeah, that changed me because I don't know about you, but I was breastfeeding for some time.
Yeah. Same.
So obviously you've got
You're
to have that
restricted.
clean body
Yeah.
and make sure everything's functioning how it needs to function to raise a human. Well, yeah, I miss breastfeeding. Yeah, a lot of people are like, what? You missed that?
No, I don't miss
I really
it.
did. Do you not?
I enjoyed it
Yeah.
at the time, but I don't miss it.
Yeah. I don't know what it was, but I'm happy that I've got my son.
Yeah.
That's one, but I'm open to another one.
Yeah. I'm the same. I think if it happens, that would be amazing.
Yeah.
But obviously, I've got my daughter, so I'm content.
Exactly that. But yeah, so how do you manage to, because I'm a person who's that right. When I became a mum, as much as I was like more conscious of what was going in my body, I really struggled to find time or allocate time to myself and my fitness journey. It's a lot easier when I was in a relationship because obviously it'd be like, right, you do the bath and bedtime, I'll go to the sauna, I'll go gym, whatever. But obviously since I stepped into like this single motherhood journey, I'm like, by the time I get time to myself, I'm just knackered.
I hear you.
So I know it's possible though, because people say like the key is organisation and structure, getting yourself up on the days that you don't really want to go and stuff like that. So how's your fitness journey looked? Because I know we used to go out and things like that.
Yeah.
So how did you turn it around?
I feel like I just got to a point where I would go to the gym sporadically, here and there. But then I just thought, no, I need to be consistent and there's no point in making excuses about time. Like, I can't actually make the time.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just started going to the gym, made sure, like, after the school run, I go to the gym, like, make it part of my daily routine. And I was doing it, obviously, at a time when Layla's in school, so I don't have to worry about childcare.
Mm-hmm.
And then now, recently, I go to a gym where you can bring children. So that obviously works really well because I'm not restricted on what time I go to the gym, so I can make sure it happens, every day at some point in the day.
That's
because
amazing.
Layla's come with me, yeah.
Oh, just isolating that. Is it? Do they take them in a crash, or can you actually have them by you?
No, she can be by me.
Really? That's so good.
Yeah.
Which gym is it?
It's New Levels.
New Levels,
It's in
okay.
Denton.
Shout out New Levels in Denton, bringing in that. We need to acknowledge that people have children.
And it makes such a difference.
I can imagine.
A lot of mums don't have childcare or are restricted, so they can't go to the gym at times they'd want to, or if there's classes on, they can't go along to them because they don't have the childcare. So it makes a massive difference.
I've never heard of that, honestly. That's revolutionary. I didn't know gyms were doing that, but it's a step in the right direction.
The smaller private ones rather than the commercial ones.
Yeah, but hopefully they'll follow suit, because come on, even if they did a time window where it was like, oh, by the way, at this time there will be kids around. If you want to come in, fine, but if not, they could make a parent session for at least an hour a day. So take heed, David Lloyd and Pure Gym, step up your game. New Levels are showing you what time it is. No, that's really good. So you've got a gym that's obviously allows that, but also you just do it in the times where you have that time. And in terms of getting into running, I think a lot of people, they're either kind of done it the whole life, or they reach a point where they're like, okay, I'm gonna really give this a go and do it.
Yeah.
And then you've got the people like me that look at those people and be like, how are you doing that? I want to be like you. So what was the journey to actually start pounding that pavement? How did it go?
So I was like you, to be honest.
Was you?
I used to go to the gym. I was super consistent in the gym. I still am, but I would never run. I wouldn't even do any kind of cardio.
No treadmill in the gym, just other stuff.
And then one of my close friends, Raheem, shout out him because he got me into running. He was going to Made Running. This was when it had first started, so it was a lot smaller at the time. And he asked me to come along, which I did, which I was so nervous about because I'd never ran. And honestly, it was amazing. Like, the community that they have, and it's grown so much now, the support from everyone, like, it was just such an amazing vibe. And yeah, I did my first 5K and I just thought, oh my God, like, I did it. Like, it actually wasn't as daunting as I thought it would be. And then since then, I've just been going, and yeah, it's a really good vibe, and everyone's so supportive, like cheering everyone else on.
I see that. The video's got energy.
Yeah,
so it's
there's so much energy.
Yeah.
Like, it is really amazing. I think for anyone wanting to get into running, like, that would be a great thing for you to get involved in.
Like the place to start, just so like you're not on your own.
Yeah.
Like they say, nobody gets left behind.
Exactly. It's that encouragement.
Yeah. So how do they manage if someone's sort of trailing, or they're not as fast as the others?
Because there's so many people running, everyone's at different paces, and they'll have people like at different points, so that everyone's encouraging everyone. And if anyone is struggling, there'll always be someone close by, who will run with you and push you. And if you do need to stop and walk, like, it's okay. It's not like, no, you must run.
Yeah.
You can stop, have a breather if you need to.
So it's not super intense, track star vibes.
No. I mean, obviously there's people who are at the front.
Yeah.
Like, absolutely sprinting
for
the full 5K, but it's not like you must.
It's a journey, isn't it, I suppose?
Yeah.
And then
everyone can do it at their own pace and at their own level.
And what did you find changes-wise? So bringing into your gym routine, which was not really cardio-based, I'm guessing it was like weights and stuff like
more
that.
Strength training.
Yeah. So what would you say the changes have been for bringing in the cardio side, body, mind, that sort of thing?
I feel like what I love the most about running is it really helps mentally, like with mindset, because while I'm running anyway, I'm constantly like, oh, I can't do this, or I'm tired, or I need to stop, or, I get all these thoughts. So I'm just constantly fighting against that and pushing myself to keep going and fighting that voice that's in my head. So then when I do and when I complete it, you literally just feel like I'm invincible.
And you got that sense of accomplishment.
Yeah.
And then that things that you find mentally challenging, because you've got that training and endurance and I guess discipline from the running. I guess that filters into other aspects of what you believe maybe that you can do.
Yeah. And I feel like sometimes even when I'm running, my mind will go back to maybe things that I've experienced, and I'm like, well, I've overcome that. Like, I can complete this run. This is nothing in comparison to, it's just other things that have gone on and that you've been through in life.
Yeah.
So I feel like you can just channel that into it. And then when you have other experiences in life, you can channel, well, I did a marathon earlier this year, and I'm like, I completed a marathon. Like,
that's amazing.
Not to say I can do anything like that, but yeah, like, I can do things, hard things, tough things.
What was the marathon that you did?
It was the Manchester Marathon.
Amazing.
That I did. It was in April. The full one. It was
So a full marathon equals
42.
42. Wow. And was that your first full marathon? Congratulations.
Thank you.
Did you do a half before you did that?
Yeah, I did a half last year. Yeah.
So that would be
21.
21k. Okay.
Yeah.
So there's like levels. You can come in at different levels.
And there's other races, like if you wanted to do a 5k, 10k, there's different ones. But it is such a good
buzz. It looks buzzing.
It's amazing.
Yeah, and then people come support you, and it's just like nice vibes. So I'm cheering for people when I'm looking. I'm like, oh, look at them. But yeah, I suppose once you've took that first step and actually just started, that's the main thing, isn't it? So you would recommend maid running?
Absolutely.
For starting somewhere. Do you run on your own, or is it mainly in the group?
Mainly in the group. Depending, maybe if I've got some free time outside of the times what maid I run, I might do my own run. But it tends to be more with the group, just because I feel like I really enjoy running with people. And I feel like when you're with people, like, you won't stop.
Yeah.
When I'm on my own, there's no one in my ear like, come on, Siobhan.
That accountability, the motivational side.
Yeah,
it makes sense. I think if I was to do it, I'd definitely just do it as part of a group and then eventually, work my way up. So you said mentally it's kind of helped you build resilience and belief system is, I guess, improved. What else is it? You go to the gym, you do your running.
And I've just recently started doing Pilates once a week as well.
Oh yeah, you mentioned that.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's like, I do yoga, so it's a bit similar. I find Pilates a bit hard.
It is. It's not easy.
Not easy, is it?
Like,
you look at it and think...
You'd think, that's light work, but no, it's actually tough. Like, it's much tougher than it looks.
And it's more like strength, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then like also endurance, but in a different way.
Yeah.
And in terms of like, you're a working mum as well, so do you do all of that while your child is at school, and then how do you manage it all?
It just depends, really. So I will do gym 4 times a week. I would do that after the school run most times, or in the evening, depending upon, like, next week it's going to be the school holiday, so Layla will be coming to the gym with me. She doesn't know yet. But
does she like coming?
But yeah, she likes it. And I think she likes to see me, like, she will say things like, oh, you're so strong. And it's nice, like, you know, for her to see that and see that is something that her mum's capable of and that she can do. Like, sometimes, lots of times, to be honest, she likes to, you know, try and do things and she'll get involved. So that's nice.
Yeah, role modelling already. Yeah, I love that.
So yeah, I'll do the gym after the school run normally, or maybe in the evening, depending on the day. Then Pilates, I will maybe do that on a weekend, just depends on my free time. And then I'll go running every Saturday with maid.
I love that. Are you one of them people that still works out on holiday? Do you manage to do that? Because I know that's one of them. I'm not great at doing that.
Do you know what? Prior to going, I'll always pack my running shoes. Yeah. I'll always pack a gym outfit. But do I always do it? No.
I never get round to it because my son never wants to go in kids' club.
Yeah.
He just wants to...
When it's me and Layla, no, I don't.
Yeah, no.
Layla is very much, I want to go to the pool, I want to go to the beach. So I don't get the time there.
They literally just dictate, don't they?
Yes.
Do you get to go on holiday on your own?
Yeah, so I did go away this year for one of my friend's birthday. It was a girls' trip, so that was really nice.
Nice.
And I did pack all my gym stuff, but I won't lie, I didn't do any workout. But I think it's good to just give yourself grace because like, it is a holiday.
Exactly.
It's okay to just have a break.
Yeah. No, I see people training in the holiday and I'm like, oh, I'm just going to go to the spa. I'll just get a massage. I went in the gym area. Maybe just got a massage. But yeah, I've got any holidays booked this year?
No, I'm all holidayed out this year.
I know. It's costing a lot. Like, my son's just gone back into sort of like mainstream school and like it's so expensive to travel now.
Yeah.
I have to wait till it's holiday time and then I'm paying full price for him like he's a whole adult.
Yeah.
And it's like a holiday that could cost me £800 in a round trip is now costing me 4 bags because I've got to do it in a certain time window. But they're getting really strict on it now, aren't they? Like they're not just finding, it's like they take you to court after the third time.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't know this.
I didn't know.
Because I was in the travel agency the other day going to Egypt for Christmas.
Oh, nice.
He doesn't know, so I'm proper excited. But I was trying to change it for Jamaica, but because of the way that window works and the holidays, it was well expensive. And I said, I'm just better off taking him during school time then, aren't I? And they were like, well, yeah, you could have done that, but now the government are like really clamping down on that and take you to court. I was like, okay, maybe not then. £60 fine I could deal with, but going to court, it's not my bag, but I'm very much looking forward to that. Yeah, it will. I love a bit of winter sunshine and struggling, but we are quite lucky this like season. It's been quite sunny.
I mean, it was so grey this morning, but the sun has come out.
When you were doing your run?
Yeah.
Was it look like it was going to rain?
Yeah.
It will rain at some point today, but I'm still grateful for these little shines of winter sun.
Me too.
Because normally it's super great at this time of year, and I'm like trying to hibernate, but also got loads to do, so I have to leave the house. But yeah, so I think really this podcast, this lifestyle fitness, and like I said, to inspire me, it's nice to hear your stories and how you did it. But to anyone else who's sort of looking on, embarking on that journey, what could you like say to them? What could you offer them as a piece of advice?
I think I would just say, because I do get, obviously, as a mum, and even if you're not a mum, but especially as a mum, a lot of women might not have the childcare or might feel as though they don't have the time, especially like if you're working a 9 to 5 or whatever kind of job, and then with your child afterwards. Everyone's thing might not be to go to the gym however many times a week or run however many times a week. Just, I would say, find something that you enjoy, whatever that may be, and see how you can fit that into your routine, because it is possible, whether it's you find a gym where you can take your child along, because they are out there. Obviously, you just have to find them. Or, I don't know, if you do have the help, like, take it, take the help. Like,
I know.
We don't have to do it all on our own. I used to feel like that.
I'm the same. Yeah. I'm really much like that.
No, like, I can do it all. I'm superwoman and whatever. But no, take the help. You need to have time for yourself.
Yeah, it's important to have that support network, isn't it?
And I think what I found, when I'm training consistently and doing these things for me, I'm a better parent. Like, my mood is better. The way that I can regulate my own emotions is so much better, which allows me to help if my daughter ever needs assistance with regulating her emotions and just day-to-day things. Like, it makes such a difference. Like, if you're in a better mindset, it makes such a difference in how that then spills out onto your children.
Yeah. And you kind of like, I feel like people kind of glow with this. Yeah. They've got this kind of glow. So in terms of confidence as well, would you say it's helped with confidence?
100%. 100%. And then even just another one, mum, like, if there is any mums with children who want to get into things, like with Maid, you can bring your children. Like, I've brought my daughter before, and a lot of mums bring children, whether it's in the pram and they're running with them, or if they're a bit younger, like, bring them. Like, you can bring them. Like, it's so inclusive. So you don't have to miss out, just because you have children and you don't have childcare.
I think that's a beautiful point that we're getting into in society, because I think when I became a mum anyway, it was like, oh, I can't enter these spaces anymore. Do I exist as a woman? Yeah, like, where do I place myself? So I think just acknowledging and being inclusive and having spaces where the kids can be with the parents is so important. And I'm just glad that we're getting there, really. And things like these buildings, they'll have, little sanitary products in the bathrooms. Yeah. I see little things like that happening, and I'm like, right, it's good. Yeah. We need to just start doing this on a bigger scale now. I didn't realise how much of a big thing. Someone mentioned to me the other day, period poverty, and I was like, oh, what's that about? And it's about, okay, there's a lot of people that can't actually afford these things. Yeah. And I just thought, oh, I do really take that for granted. Yeah. But we're getting there. Slowly but surely, we are getting there. Yeah. So that, I feel like you've given the advice that I'm looking for.
So we'll be seeing you at the Run Club.
You'll be seeing me at the Run Club. No, I've already pledged to do this, at least a 5K before the end of the year. Oh, and I have no excuse, because I'm in this studio at the weekend on a Saturday. So it's like,
There you go.
I need to go to Maid Running.
And if you
then
need a
come
running
in
partner,
here. You'll be there.
I'll be there.
We'll be there.
And everyone's so welcoming anyway.
Yeah, they look it. And then there's events and there's all kinds of things going on.
The socials that they do are so nice because it allows everyone to connect outside of running. Because obviously when you're running, there's only so much talking that you do and connecting with other people that you do. So when we have these socials, it allows you to do that on a bigger scale.
And I bet there's people networking, business and connecting in that way, because I joined a book club, Aaron's book club.
Yeah.
I've joined that. And as much as it started as a book club, now it's like business, change, networking hub. And
like, there's so many opportunities that come from being in those spaces.
Well, this is the positive side, isn't it? Of, I guess like social media helping people connect with like-minded people or who are doing the things that they want to do, and it's accessible. So, well done for getting involved. Maid Running are doing amazing things. I can't believe they're only just over a year old. Yeah. That's insane. Because it's such a well-established community already, isn't it?
It's grown like massively.
I saw them last week when I was coming in. I was like, right, this is really telling me something. Yeah. Get yourself on there, girl. But yeah, no, I'm super inspired. I've loved watching your journey. And like I said, you're just glowing. You seem so happy and you're handling things well. So I will be taking a leaf out of your book. Thank you. I know you're a bit nervous today coming to talk to me.
I'm not a speaker of any kind. No.
Well, I'm sure people will love watching you because you've spoken really well, and like, I think when you see it, you'll think, oh, I don't know what I was nervous about, because I sound amazing. So thank you so much for sharing. And I look forward to sharing this episode with you all. I will see you next time. Thank you for tuning in and listening to Gnosis. I've had Siobhan today. Happy Saturday. Bye.